Turkey! Boycott Turkey!
There is a wave of anger in India right now, and a boycott campaign is gaining serious momentum. But surprisingly, the target isn't Pakistan, it's Turkey and Azerbaijan.
The Boycott Turkey and Azerbaijan movement has gained momentum in the country.
Indian citizens who once saw Turkey and Azerbaijan as affordable European destinations have now turned their backs. Thousands of tour cancellations, a storm of outrage on social media, and travel agencies halting promotions for Turkey and Azerbaijan. This is what the scene looks like today. All of this is happening just days after a warlike situation between Pakistan and India unfolded from May 7th to May 10th. During those tense days, both sides used fighter jets, drones, and even ballistic missiles. But as soon as the ceasefire was announced, Pakistan began celebrating its victory. Interestingly, this celebration wasn't limited to Pakistan alone. Citizens of Turkey and Azerbaijan also joined in on social media, expressing joy over Pakistan's success. Turkish and Azeri users posted images with the Pakistani flag, shared sarcastic comments against India, and celebrated openly, something that Indian citizens found deeply insulting. Now the situation has escalated to the point where thousands of Indian travelers are canceling trips to Turkey and Azerbaijan. There's even talk of cutting trade ties with both countries.
Bookings for Azerbaijan and Turkey has decreased.
According to Indian media, more than 2,000 confirmed bookings to Turkey and Azerbaijan have already been cancelled in just the month of May 2025. Well-known travel agencies like Ease My Trip have stopped all promotional campaigns related to these two destinations. News channels are covering the boycott movement with great emphasis. After the media hype, many Indian tourists are now turning to alternative travel destinations like Georgia, Greece, Thailand, and Vietnam. Supporters of the boycott believe that Turkey and Azerbaijan have openly backed Pakistan during the conflict, thus hurting the sentiments of the Indian public. They argue that India brings millions of tourism dollars to these countries every year. India's budget airline Indigo launched direct flights to Istanbul in 2019 and Baku in 2023, which helped make Turkey and Azerbaijan extremely popular and affordable destinations for Indian travelers. Data shows that last year, around 350,000 Indian citizens visited Turkey and about 250,000 visited Azerbaijan, bringing a combined revenue of nearly 4 billion Indian rupees to both countries. Indian citizens in particular feel betrayed by Turkey. They point out that India had extended full support during the 2023 earthquake in Turkey, sending aid, doctors, and rescue teams through Operation Dost. And now they feel that same Turkey has rubbed salt on their wounds by supporting Pakistan during this conflict. The Indian government claims that Pakistan used Turkish-made drones during the recent clash. After the ceasefire, when Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif thanked Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan for Turkey's support, Erdogan responded by saying, "We will continue to stand with Pakistan in both good and difficult times." Without naming India, Erdogan praised Pakistan's patience and its reconciliatory approach, adding that Turkey always values Pakistan's peace and stability. This open support from Turkey for Pakistan has caused serious outrage in India. What began as a military conflict between Pakistan and India has now pulled friendly nations into the storm as well. This raises a bigger question. Have Turkey and Azerbaijan, by openly supporting Pakistan, put their tourism-driven economies at risk? Will India truly cut off tourism to these countries? And most importantly, are global friendships now limited to diplomatic meetings, or are people's emotions becoming more powerful than governments? What do you think? Will India's boycott movement impact Turkey and Azerbaijan's friendship with Pakistan? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.